Now this will be a really interesting and relevant one to the times that we live in. We're going to have a look at this one and see if we can make this one turn up a treat. It's everyone's concern. I'm trying not to allow it to get to me in these troubled times. I'm going to try and just know that accept that people are fighting over this stuff, and I've just got to make sure I've got enough for myself without being selfish, without overdoing it. So we all know what this stuff is. We will show you any moment soon and see that we all depend on it in some way, shape or form. Now I'm wondering, it's too light. Wondering we're going to switch that off, or we're going to switch it. We're going to leave it, or let's see. We're going to darken it, and we're going to go back to that. I think we're just going to leave it like that. It's black and white we're working in. Let's see what we have. Let's see. Drum roll. Ta-da! Dunny roll. Toilet paper, poo ticket, whatever you want to call it. We all need it, folks. We all need to wipe our fucking asses on it. We all need it, folks. And this, I like the texture of the side there. I picked this up this morning at Coles this morning, and believe it or not, there was heaps of it. There was a whole swathe of it on the, I'm going to put that in the top corner, this side. There was a whole swathe of it on the shelves, like it was not the normal situation, because we all know that people are hoarding toilet paper and other essentials because of this fear of being quarantined in your own home for 2 weeks, resulting from coronavirus, the hot topic, hot button topic of the news channels and the media in general. And basically, we all need to wipe our asses on something. And toilet paper is a lot better than your fucking finger or or gum leaf or something else that we could use as a really, really bad substitute. Now this is looking shit house. Get it? Shit house? Oh, fuck. Now we're starting to get really into the toilet humour now. This is getting really debased before we even get started. But yeah, we need it, folks. And people are just becoming really irrational about it. I'm going to just take out the negative image. But basically, people are becoming really irrational, and they're making it hard for everyone else to get it. And then, of course, you get FOMO, fear of missing out. So it becomes like a snowball effect. So we don't really want that, folks. We don't want people fighting over this fucking important, essential item. We all need it, folks. We all need to wipe our bums. That's just the bottom line. Pardon me, pun, bottom line, sorry. That's real toilet humour. I really like toilet humour, but it's starting to get a little bit festy now. It's getting really debased. But we all need it. And that's just the bottom line, without, getting fucking into the toilet puns that we're making now. But basically, we need this stuff. We need this shit. Now, I'm wondering which is better. I'm actually thinking this one's better. So, yeah, we really need this stuff. And there are people who are just making it impossible for other people to procure it as easily as they should. In this free country, everyone should be able to fucking wipe their ass on a decent piece of dunny roll where it's seen fit. We don't want to be going with dirty knickers. We don't want our knickers to be soiled, especially when you get sick with the diarrhea and other shit. Pardon the pun, shit as in stuff. But basically, yeah, we all need it, folks. Just somehow people have got to realise that they mustn't try to, serve themselves. I mean, the funny thing was, when I was out in my Tronics, the copier dealer where I purchased this, or put on a bank loan this machine, I basically talked about it with one of the receptionists there, and she basically made this observation that during the bushfire season, people were wanting to help each other. But then come the coronavirus, whoa, the opposite happens. Everyone's all for themselves. Very strange behaviour when you compare the two disasters. It's funny, and it's really getting boring walking into a shop and not being able to procure basic food that I want to use in my recipes that I have to have, to have a healthy diet. It looks like I managed to procure enough tuna bake sauce and enough tuna to make a couple of servings of tuna bake. So I'm going to have tuna bake 2 weeks in a row. So I'm going to have tuna bake 2 weeks in a row. But that's all right. I do like tuna bake. But it's a real pity when we just can't choose our food, what's on the menu, just because some marauders just want to fucking take the toilet paper for themselves and no one else, which is really not acceptable. But you got to basically. Problem is, people don't have a spiritual life, and being unspiritual seems to make people go for the material stuff in this world. They fucking haven't got any appreciation for the spiritual, and they go for what is material. They become materialists. And when you become materialist, that's when you become greedy, and everything's all about money, and everything's about having this and having that, and fuck everyone else. It's not a good thing, folks, to deal with this need for toilet paper. We all know we need toilet paper, folks, but calm your farm, for crying out loud. Try to think with a level head. Now, this looks shit house. Actually, these do look shit. I'm wondering if we're going to make a better one. But basically, we got to just somehow calm down and somehow try and avoid this need to hoard these items, because everyone needs them. We can't just think for ourselves and nobody else. We got to fucking get in there and just, yes, live your lives. Get, if you need toilet paper, get some if you can, but don't try to take the fucking lion's share of the stuff or whatever else is needed. I don't know. Maybe in my life story, if it's ever written, we have to put in a piece about the coronavirus and the toilet paper and other essentials shortages, to talk about my experiences of dealing with this shit, dealing with it like everyone else, without being a hoarder, without being greedy. I want to try not to be greedy, folks. I want to set a good example. I only want to buy things in small quantities so that'll get me through. And then my spiritual belief will help stop me from going mad, like most people have gone mad over this silly. It's not silly, folks, but it is scary. I really, really hope and pray that I don't get the fucking lurgy. I'm not prepared for a lockdown situation. But I'm trying to keep a level head, folks. I'm not going to let it get to me too much, hopefully. I'll try. And I'm just going to buy toilet paper, just enough to prevent me from running out when supplies go critically short. But I found, strangely enough, yesterday, or today, should I say? No, was it today? Yeah, it was today. I got this toilet paper today, this morning, and the shelves were fully stocked, pretty much. But basically, I was very fortunate to come at a good time. I've come at other times when there was not a fucking skerrick of the stuff. So, yeah, we've got to fucking just keep calm, folks. You know, you just got to keep calm, you know. Try your best. Anyway, not the greatest demo on earth. Pretty much, we could say it's a shit demo. After all, we're photocopying toilet paper, so you've got to expect it to be a little bit shit house. Oh well, enough toilet humour. Gotta go.